6 untrue things about Agwu. Now, more than ever, as ancient wisdom is being reawakened, it has become very important to demystify and decolonize our collective understanding of spiritual forces, especially those that have been misunderstood or misrepresented. One such force is Agwu. Here, we'll focus on what Agwu is not. So, let's address 6 major misconceptions. Number 1. Agwu is not madness. One of the most dangerous myths is the belief that Agwu is synonymous with madness. This couldn't be further from the truth. To equate Agwu with insanity is like saying water is the same as drowning. A flawed understanding. Water is life-giving, cleansing, and nurturing. But when misused or encountered without alignment, it can overwhelm and drown. Similarly, Agwu is a force of divine intelligence, guiding perception, creativity, healing, and deep sensitivity. When one is misaligned or resisting their manifestation of Agwu, psychological imbalance may occur. But this is a result of misalignment, not the essence of Agwu itself. Number 2. Agwu is not a ritual. While Agwu may be approached, acknowledged, or even balanced through ritual, Agwu itself is not a ritual. Rituals are tools, symbolic and energetic practices used to realign or honor Agwu's presence in one's life. Reducing Agwu to a ritual is like calling electricity a light switch. The switch is merely a means. Agwu, like electricity, is the living energy behind it all. Number 3. Agwu is not diabolic. Colonial distortions and religious miseducation have led many to associate indigenous spiritual experiences with evil. But to say Agwu is diabolic is no different from saying the Holy Spirit is demonic, simply because it enables visions, healing, and prophecy. In truth, Agwu is akin to the Holy Spirit. It is a divine intelligence that activates spiritual gifts, insights, healing, and deep intuitive knowledge. Fear arises when society is uncomfortable with what it cannot control or categorize. Agwu is not to be feared. It is to be understood, integrated, and honored. Number 4. Agwu is not just an Igbo thing. Though Igbo progenitors have named and studied Agwu deeply, it is still a universal spiritual force. Every culture has encountered this force under different names. Agwu is simply the Igbo cultural lens of a cosmic phenomenon, the animating divine intelligence that moves through nature and humanity alike. To say Agwu is only for Igbos is to say gravity is only for those who discovered it. The force is universal. The language and rituals are cultural. Number 5. Agwu is not a myth. Many relegate Agwu to the realm of myth or folklore. But Agwu is not imaginary or ancient fiction. It is a tangible, living experience. Those highly influenced by Agwu often experience heightened intuition, vivid dreams, sudden insights, or intense inner conflict until they embrace their spiritual path. In nature, Agwu is the presence of spirit that animates everything. The breath of trees, the pulse of rivers, the natural instinct and intelligence of animals. To experience life consciously is to experience Agwu. It is the divine presence in all things. Number 6. Agwu is not restricted to any element. Some try to localize Agwu into one element, say air or water. But Agwu is not limited to any one element. Rather, it moves through all elements. Like a divine intelligence that takes on many forms, Agwu moves in fire, cosmic light, flows in water, whispers in the wind, and pulses in the earth. It is not fixed. It is fluid, formless, yet always present. Its nature is holistic, reminding us that spirit moves not just in places we expect, but in everything around and within us. To sum it up, Agwu is not madness. It's not a ritual. It's not evil or a cultural relic. It is not fictional or elemental. It is a living intelligence, a mirror of our deepest truth, and a guiding force when we are willing to listen. To recognize Agwu is to see the sacred in all things. Our dreams, our crises, our creativity, and even our resistance. Misunderstanding Agwu is not just a cultural mistake, it's a spiritual one. In reconnecting with Agwu, we reconnect with ourselves, the earth, and the divine energy of life that unites all beings. Agwu is not to be feared or confined. It is to be remembered, revered, and reawakened in each of us.